which is really Oliver asked me to come and help wrangle, so I am your wrangler. Welcome, and I'm glad you could join us. We have a series of introductions and table setting meetings. I'm going to do a couple of pieces of business and then invite some folks up and kind of keep the morning going. My first piece of business is many of you have received cards. Is that true? No? Okay. I wasn't sure who had them and who didn't, so we were doing that as a check. A couple of pieces of quick business. We are recording this session, so know that you are being recorded. We are also live streaming this session to folks outside of this room. They will be able to see the screen. They will also have a chat box that we'll see, so if they say anything to us, we will see what they say. The folks who are online know that if you chat anything, the room will see your chat. And folks are getting settled in. I want to remind folks that this is a working meeting, so we're not doing long introductions and big academic titles. We're just friends who are working together today. So I'm going to do a quick introductions and invite folks up to the podium on the presumption that we all know each other fairly well. I'll let folks introduce themselves a little bit as they go. We're going to start the morning with Roland, who is the Executive Director of CodeX and is our host today, and have him welcome us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rebecca. And yeah, I was told I have a few minutes just to say a few self-congratulatory things about CodeX. So I want to use this opportunity to welcome you all to the inaugural Legal Specification Protocol working meeting. And I know we have to work on that title to make it go off the tongue a little bit easier. But it's really an honor to have you all here at Stanford. Sorry we can't offer you any better weather. But at least we don't have a hurricane, and we're safe here. So CodeX was founded a little bit more than 10 years ago in a small conference room across campus. And the goal at the time was really to create an intellectual home for people interested in advancing research on how information technology can be used to improve the legal system. And frankly, as a sort of relatively young person at the time, I thought that the ideas underlying CodeX are really a fantastic way to have an impact on the world, and that really energized me. But really, as soon as we started, we also encountered our skeptics, and they broke into two different groups. So the one group that said the law is just not computable, and there's a lot of people still out there that feel that way. And the other group that just said, well, the legal informatics as a research enterprise is sort of an outdated effort and has run its course, and why even embark on it when there's much more interesting things to be studied in the sense of legal and policy issues surrounding the internet and e-commerce and that sort of thing. So that has been somewhat discouraging, but I think it also forced us to really kind of think about how to answer our skeptics' challenges and to sharpen our thinking. And I think we've developed good answers. But also I think at the same time the world around us has changed. So I think, there's on one hand, if you speak long enough about certain things, then at some point they will become real. Which seems like a little bit the case with computable contracts, right? We've been talking about computable contracts, and I think, they're starting to become real, and that's why this is such an exciting time for us. But also, we saw a lot of real-world validation around legal technology. The field has been exploding in the last couple of years, and I wish I could say that we foresaw this, and that's why we kept pushing forward. But I think it was maybe more sheer dumb luck, I guess, that we were at the right place at the right time. We were one of the nodes, I guess, in this network that's of people around the world who are really excited about these possibilities and opportunities. Okay, well, so I think we continue to be a bootstrapped center, a joint center between the law school and a computer science department. But I would also say we've become much more than that. We are a community, and if there's one thing I've learned over the years is that community is really, what drives, maybe not everything, but really drives a lot. It drives Innovation, as we know from people who research innovation, is new ideas. They travel in networks like viruses. And from psychologists, we know that community also makes people happy. So we have, I think, a really outstanding community around CodeX of truly remarkable people and people who share the same passion for bringing technology to the legal system and make the legal system work for our society. Oops. Seems like somebody's calling here. I don't know. This is something we need to fix, or? Okay. All right. I hope people still hear us. Okay, so I'm thrilled about this meeting because I see two things happening. So one, we see a confluence of ideas, energy, and sheer ripeness of issues, I think. And on the other hand, I see involvement of a group of people from a wide range of backgrounds. There's academics, there's business people, lawyers, engineers. So really fantastic group. And so I think we're really well positioned to make some inroads on the ambitious kind of goals we set for this meeting. So I'm really thrilled about this. And before I close, just a few thank yous are in place. So this event is really the brainchild of CodeX affiliated faculty, Professor Oliver Goodenough, CodeX co-founder, Professor Harry Surden, and CodeX residential fellow Susan Salkind. They worked very, very hard to bring us all together here today. And also special thanks to Susan, who's really, worked tirelessly to pull all the pieces together for this event. Also thank you, Rebecca, for emceeing and making sure that we have a productive session. And then also thank you to a number of organizations who, through financial support as well as in-kind support, are supporting the event, so like the Kauffman Foundation and a legal tech laboratory program, the Office of Financial Research of the US Treasury, the University of Colorado Law School and Vermont Law School, and of course our CodeX affiliates, Thomson Reuters and LexisNexis. And thank you to our Stanford program group that helps us with all the logistics around our events. And thank you to all of you for making it out here and spending your valuable time here and bringing everything you have to make this meeting a success. We're excited about this event and look forward to a great day of discussion. So thank you very much.